This is a 5-pack of FUNOUO rechargeable desiccant packs. They're 100 grams of desiccant each. I was sent these to review for free. If you wanted to purchase them, it would be $27. They have not paid me for my review, and so my opinions remain my own. Alright, so in the box you get 5 of these desiccant packs, and they are sealed inside of these plastic to keep them dry for shipping. And they say recharge when blue dot turns pink. So that's a nice feature to have an indicator here that'll say, hey, when do you need to recharge these guys? So the instructions talk about, hey, you can put 2 of these in a small car or 4 of these in a big car. I'm going to be using them to keep PLA filament dry and also to keep my telescopes dry in their cases. So the only instructions they have for drying them back out again is this side down, 3 minutes, setting 8 will be hot. So I don't know exactly what setting 8 is, but probably means don't do super high power. I think I personally would probably try half power. I'm worried that if you get these guys too hot, it might melt this synthetic wrapper outside of it. Let's open one of these up and take a look. So it appears to be a synthetic fabric, and it looks like it might have been heat bonded all the way around the gel pack there. You want to be careful when you dry these out in the microwave not to get them so hot that it melts the outer layer here. So to test their efficacy, I'm going to put one of these inside of a gasket sealed box here with my hydrometer. Currently it's 57% relative humidity. And we will see what that goes down to. So I'm just going to throw one of these down here in with my telescope so that it'll keep everything in this case dry. I'm going to leave this guy outside where it should pick up a decent amount of moisture. Okay, over the course of 2 hours, that desiccant packet has brought the relative humidity inside of this volume, which is probably 2 cubic feet, down to 18% relative humidity. So it is definitely absorbing moisture from the surrounding air. Alright, this pack's been in here for 4 hours and the relative humidity inside is down to 12%, so it is definitely working. Alright, I left this guy outside for more than a week actually. It didn't really turn pink until after we had 2 days of continuous rain. So now I know this guy's absorbed enough moisture and the indicator icon here is showing pink. So I'm going to throw it in the microwave. I'm going to try like power level 2 or 3 to begin with for 3 minutes, because 3 minutes is pretty long. I have a pretty powerful microwave. It's 1800 watts. So we're going to do, power level 2 for 3 minutes and kind of see where it goes from there. I can always cook it again if I decide I need more. So after 3 minutes at power level 2, this guy feels warm to the touch. I can feel kind of like a little bit of steam coming out of it, but the pink hasn't gone away. Alright, after 3 minutes at 40% power, this guy has turned blue. Definitely hot. Wouldn't want to put my hand on that for very long. I'm going to let it sit for a little while to let the water vapor get out of it. Alright, so I got up to 3 minutes at half power with this guy, and it was definitely off-gassing a lot of liquids. If you set it down on the counter, there would be some water condensation built up underneath it. It's still warm here. It turned blue several microwaves back as I kind of was ramping up the power. So I don't know if it's fully recharged, but it's definitely dry enough so that this indicator is turned blue instead of pink. So I'm going to throw it back into this dry box and put the humidity meter right next to it, and we'll come and check it in a little while to see what it's got that down to. Alright, this guy's been in the box for about an hour. It's down to 31% relative humidity. Alright, overnight this has gotten the relative humidity inside the box down to 17%. So I think it is recharged and working appropriately.